Don't forget to click that subscribe and bell icon to receive a notification each time I upload a new video. You're supposed to go and get it. Go and get it. Go and get it. Where is he? Go get him. Poor Teddy. Never stood a chance.
Well, I just heard an old dam come from outside. Mike looks vaguely annoyed. I think I know what's wrong. Turn round, Mike. Mike has broken his trousers, ladies and gentlemen.
Just bent to get in the car and they've just split from top to bottom. So guess who's got to go get changed before he takes mother shopping? So it's been one of those days today when the universe has been conspiring against me. At one point I actually contemplated standing there shaking my fist up at the sky, but it wouldn't have done any good. As you've already seen, this morning as I was leaving to go to mum and dad's, as I was climbing in the car, there was an almighty ripping noise and the back of my jeans gave way. But hey ho. Also, we just set off from mum and dad's coming back today, and suddenly realised that I'd left my phone behind, which is a complete nightmare. And then when we're having lunch, I ended up throwing lunch all over me and all over the floor. So yeah, it's been one of those days today. So hopefully now, touch wood, nothing else is going to go wrong. So Ian's had to drive all the way back to mum's and get my phone for me because I just couldn't face it. That and the fact that I was filming for one of the final days of my 7 days of Halloween. So hopefully by tomorrow or the end of tomorrow, I'll have everything filmed and edited and uploaded and scheduled right the way till Thursday next week. So that means we can go off to Harry Potter without having to worry about anything not publishing, because it's all going to be scheduled. So I can just relax and enjoy and take as much video footage as I possibly can when we're at Harry Potter. So are you looking forward to it?
Yes.
See? So it's Friday. Ian's banging and clattering downstairs. I think he's getting ready for his show tomorrow. He's got a one-day show tomorrow up over in North Lincolnshire, I think it is, the other side of the Humber. You've got Hull on one side, and then they've got the Humber Bridge on the south side of the Humber Bridge. Is a little place called Barton, and he's doing a one-day show there. It's a celebration of the annual get-together of the Hull Steampunk Rebels, and he's been invited over to trade with just a handful of other traders. So he's busy getting ready for that, making a lot of noise, banging and clattering. But he's just been going through some of his kit, and he's just handed me this pack of lights. It's a solar-powered light. He gets these quite often. Usually they're bluish white lights, which I don't like because I think they're too cold and clinical. But these ones are the warm like golden glow lights. So I should, or hopefully I'll be able to find something to do or somewhere to put. I don't know what that rattle is on the inside of there. Doesn't sound good, does it? Anyway, should be able to find something to do with that. And also on a recent trip down to our friends at Indigo Blue, Ian had to get a few bits and pieces cut. I was doing some test cutting for new kits and new products, including my new, as you'll find out, my new ghastly gravestone MDF set, which I'm releasing for Halloween this year. I know for some it's a bit late, but for some, like me, I buy stuff this year to use next year, because by the time we get it in the shops over here in the UK from people like Timmy, Halloween's gone, which is ridiculous. So we have to buy stuff this year to use next year and stock up. So that's what I've done. So I've released a brand new kind of tombstone, gravestone MDF set, a bit home decor if you like. So I went down to cut that, but also Ian was cutting some stuff for him to use in his machines that he builds for his steampunk shows, and he had these really big cogs that he sells. I think these are on his website as well, but he sells them in packs of 6, and that's too many. It's far too many. So what I've done is I've asked him whether or not I could use his design for my website. So I'm now selling these in packs of 3. These are 120 centimeters, so that makes them for almost 5 inches across, I think. Yeah, just under. It's like 4 3/4, I think, or thereabouts. 4 3/4, 4 1/2, 4 3/4. So I've just put those. So I've just photographed these and put them on the website for, and these are done in 2mm. So they're quite nice for big projects or for mixed media canvases, just for putting in the background and then putting something over the top. You could put something like this and then layer over something like that. Yeah, this bee is resin. This is a cast, or it's from a mould that I borrowed from my friend Kay at Indigo Blue. It was just a one of 2 sizes, big, small. But Ian sprayed that one in a brass kind of colour for me to use. Don't know really what I want to use them for yet, but I thought, well, while I can, I'm going to do it. So anyway, you can see how they work as a focal point. Not the bees, the cogs for the background. It's a great kind of focal point for the background of a mixed media canvas or even an art journal page. And because they're only 2mm, you can actually cut them with scissors. Cut them into 3 maybe and use them as different kind of tuck-ins on art journal pages or mixed media canvases. So yeah, so they're on the website now if you're interested. Grief. I hadn't realised how dark it had got. So it's Saturday afternoon and kind of had a really busy day, doing some more filming, ready for, no, I'm not going to show you, another 7 days of Halloween project. Yes, I've not turned into a demon night stalker with my Freddy Krueger top on. So Ian's just got back from his one-day show over in Hull, or on the outskirts of Hull, but he's just asked me whether or not I would mind if he went with a friend of ours, Helen, who you've met before, I think. She's going to do another show tomorrow on Sunday in Sheffield, which is not too far away from here, which is a ComiCon. It's a Sheffield ComiCon event, so it's going to be all Marvel and all that kind of thing. He's never done one before, so he's going to go to help her because her the usual person that helps with on her stand can't make it, so he's going to step in. So he's going to be going. So I'm going to have another day tomorrow of peace and quiet, so I might be able to get even more done. Before you know it, I'll be all done and dusted.
Good morning everyone, it's Sunday and I'm in Sheffield, or actually Rotherham, at an Unleashed Comic-Con event with Helen. Yo. It's a brilliant event, it looks amazing in here. We'll have a little walk around in a short while and see what's going on. Well, Helen's all set up, I've helped her set up, and she's just onto little girl's room, but I thought I'd just show you what Helen does. Not sure whether you've seen before, but we've got the brooches.
Yeah.
And all the charm bracelets. These are amazing what she makes.
Love it.
And then she's got all her necklaces as well. And if you're a gentleman, she does beard clips. Strange, I know, but hey. And these are goggle inserts, she does. But my favourites must be these. Absolutely beautiful brooches.
Yeah, basically. Well, it's got massive salt arms.
But she has so much beautiful, beautiful stuff.
Well, the scarecrow. I'm gonna have to.
There we go. So yeah, we'll have a walk round. The room's actually really, really nice. It's all got sparkly stars on the walls. But it's something unusual. I've not really been to many of these. Ellen does quite a few, but yeah.
So it's Tuesday afternoon, and I'm just, as you can see, all the lights are on over there. I'm just filming a Halloween project. I can't tell you what it is because otherwise I'd have to curse you. But I thought I'd just nip on quickly and give you an update on Mum's leg, because I know lots of people have been asking. So I went to see her this morning and took her some groceries, and the doctor has been out. There's no infection, there's nothing bad, but she does now have to wear compression stocking while she's got the medicated pad on her leg. So she's not happy about that because she doesn't like wearing stockings. She says they feel being a bit too constrictive on her leg, or on her legs. But yeah, so there's no infection, so she's fine. It's just a question now of waiting until the sore on her leg kind of heals up. She can still walk about on it and that kind of thing. She's still mobile. She still wants to go to the shops to do groceries and that kind of thing. So I'm not going to stop her, because the more active she is, the more engaged she is. Unfortunately, she was a bit kind of miffed today because it looks as though their TV is on the blink. The screen is really quite dark, even with the brightness and the contrast and everything all set to maximum. It's still really, really dark. There's that dynamic kind of energy save thing that alters the ambient, or that alters the brightness of your screen depending on the ambient light in the room. Even with that turned off, it's not making the slightest bit of difference. So it looks as though we're going to have to, or they're going to have to, go to the expense of buying a brand new TV. So it looks like we're TV shopping at the end of the week. Wednesday morning, and we're out doing shopping errands. Ian's just nipped into one of our local hardware stores because he needs certain screws and bolts and that kind of thing. And then after we've been here, we're going to go to our local kind of home store that has a big sort of DIY and craft section. I've started uploading all the videos for the 7 days of Halloween. So and I'm just needing some resources just for my last 7th video. So I started uploading all the videos to schedule them to go live, because I need to get them all scheduled and done so they automatically release, because next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Ian and I are going down to London to the Harry Potter experience again. Can't wait for that. So yeah, so I need to make sure that they're all releasing automatically while we're gone. Say hello to the peeps.
Good morning, everyone.
Did you get what you wanted?
I did, and the lady was laughing because I've just been to Screwfix to pick a load of
I just told her
stuff. And I didn't have a box, so all I did was I went...
Poo bag.
Dog poo bags, always have them in the pocket. And the manager, Kaylee, says to me, I'd never thought of that. I always got them in my pocket as well. I went, they're ideal for putting stuff in, but preferably a clean one.
Right, onward and upward.
Indeed. Let them see you.
Got an itchy ear. Right, it's 2:20 of the clock. I've just dropped Ian off at the hospital because he's just been for a, what did they call it? An angiogram.
Yeah.
And a something or other. Anyway, it was only in a few minutes, so I just had to go down and pick him back up again. Now he's all wired up. He's a cyborg now because he's got a heart monitor on him. So he's just writing his little activity booklet. They need to know exactly what he's been doing so they can monitor it or reconcile it with the readings from the monitor. So, Mr. Cyborg, show them your bionic implant.
Keeping my belly under the table.
Da, da, da.
And I've got to sleep with these on tonight.
That's like an iPod.
It is, isn't it? I thought that. I said, can you get any tunes on it? You know, 2:21. It's got a clock on the front of it.
That's the time. I was going to say, that's the time.
Yeah.
So, we've got to keep that on for how long?
Till tomorrow at 12 o'clock.
12, right,
it's
okay.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, it will be. So, no bathing.
No bathing.
No showering.
No.
So, just a wet rag.
Yeah.
Under the pits until it's done.
Yeah. Cool.
I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. And don't forget, you can access your exclusive angel-only content over on my website. There's a link in the description area below. Thank you.